Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just kidding, because I don't have a channel. But during this quarantine, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to make a YouTube video for not a skincare routine, but just to show you guys how I got rid of acne. And I got a lot of DMs from girls asking me I don't even think people know I used to have acne, but people just always DM me like, hey, like, how do you have such good skin? Da, 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 da. And, you know, I really struggle with it a lot. And if this video even helps even one person, then I'll be super grateful for that, because I know how hard it is. Like, all I wanted was to be able to go out without makeup and look pretty. And I just never thought that that was going to be in the books for me, because I literally tried everything. When I say everything, I bought every product. I was on medical, like antibiotic creams. I was on actual antibiotics, and nothing seemed to work. And I would go get facials, I would go get like lasers, I would do the chemical peels, and nothing helped me. So this video is just for people who have tried everything and nothing seems to work. And my explanation for that is basically because it's not really external what you're doing on the outside, it's more internal. And this is not going to be one of those videos that tells you to go vegan or not eat meat or whatever, because although that stuff is bad for you, I personally don't think I'll ever be able to stop. So that's just out of the books. That one's just not in the cards for me. So this information that I'm going to be relaying to you guys is literally hours and hours and hours of research, because I was so desperate. When I say I was desperate, I literally can't even explain the level of desperation I had, because I just never felt pretty. I never felt like confident, and skin is literally major. Anyway, so I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, I'm not, anything, so do your own research and make sure you just look out for yourself above anything. So basically what I realized is if you've tried everything on the outside and it's not working, then it's internal. And that's what I realized, because I was like, dude, I've done everything and nothing is working. So it has to be something going on inside of my body that I'm just not seeing. So that's when I started to do different types of research. And I realized, I do eat meat, I do eat dairy, and those foods are very hard for the body to break down. Obviously, I didn't know this at the time. And people who stop eating meat and they still break out, it's because the damage that it's done to your body of all the years of you doing that, that's why your digestive system is just messed up. So that's all what it comes back down to, is your digestive system being out of whack. And what you can do to fix that, and this, I literally would not be who I am today without this product. Obviously this is not a sponsored video because I am not a YouTuber, but this is just something that literally saved my life, my mental freaking stability. It literally helped me in so many ways, and I really hope it can for you guys too. So I'm gonna show you, it's this really complicated name. The product is called Betaine HCl Pepsin and Gentian bitters. No idea if I said that right. It's from the brand Doctor's Best. And so basically what this does is just increases your stomach acid and then allows your body to break down foods that are hard to break down. So basically what happens, like let's say you eat like a steak or something like that's really hard for your body to digest. It basically sits in your gut and it rots, and it produces toxins, which then show through on your body, aka your skin, and that's what it is. So what I started to do is, after every meal, every high protein meal, or somewhere where I eat dairy, depending on, it's different. You have to, well, when I get into dosage, then you'll understand what I'm saying. So if the dosage is going to be different from when you have a steak versus when you have like a bagel, So let's just, for instance, talk about eating steak, mashed potatoes, something that's really heavy on your stomach, and really hard for your body to digest. So you want us to just start with one just to test it out. So eat a high protein meal, start with one, take one. If you, within like 10-15 minutes, get like a burning sensation in your stomach, then unfortunately this is not your issue, because that means you already have enough stomach acid to break down any food that you eat, and this is just not your issue, and your search is gonna unfortunately have to continue. Yeah, so I'm really sorry, and I hope it works out for you, and I'm sorry you watched this much of the video just for me to say that. But if not, you want to go up by 2. So the next time, take 3 pills. The goal is to take as many pills as you need to fill that burning sensation, and then take 1 less than that, okay? So I, for example, and this is gonna sound super crazy, but I swear to God, like, I was willing to almost do anything, but I literally would take 16 pills per meal, and that's not a joke. And I actually got up to 17, and then I felt the burning, and I was like, thank God. And then I took 1 less, which is 16, and I took that for like probably like a month. And then it started burning me when I would take 16. So then I took 15. And then again, I was like that for like a few weeks, and then I took 14. And then I started going down by 2s. Just because, like, obviously I know it's not good. This is just a supplement. This is not an antibiotic. You can get this. I got this one at like Sprouts, I want to say, something like that. And I want to say within about a month, my acne cleared up immediately. I was not getting any new breakouts. I was not getting anything like that. This was my holy grail, and I couldn't wait for me to not have to take this anymore. And at the time when I started taking this, I didn't know that your body could, I don't want to say like regenerate, or your system can just like fix itself, but it does. Like, this helps you. I thought this was going to be a lifelong thing, but obviously when I noticed I was starting to go down in pills, and I was like, oh, like, you know, my body's now producing the stomach acid it needs to break down the foods I eat. Now I do not, I take these once in a while. Like, I want to say I took one like last week, but before that it's been months since I've taken these, because I just haven't needed to. But I was on these for at least, I want to say like 2 years before it started working for me. I mean, before I didn't need it anymore. I felt like I didn't need it, but like, I don't know. I think you just have like that intuition when you're like, oh my God, like, I just ate this and I know I'm about to break out. So I would just come home and just take 1 or 2. And that was after like 2 years, and to this day, that's why, well, there's hardly any in here. But anyways, this is what the pill looks like. They're kind of easy to swallow, but don't mind my nails. We're in quarantine and I have not been able to get them done. So sorry for the ratchetness. Yeah, so this is the pill, and this will literally save your life. And if this doesn't work for you, I'm super sorry about that, but this is what worked for me. And the other thing, so this was like a 2-step process. The other thing that helped me more than I can say, and is facials. And I'm not talking about, oh, like, go and get like cream rubbed on your face type facial, like, oh, like the fancy. No, I'm talking about go do your research, find a facialist, and I can recommend one if you're in the LA area. She is literally, when she talks to me about retiring, I literally like tear up, because I need her. And I'm not even joking when I say I need this woman. Mona, shout out to you. Because you literally saved my life, and I love you so much. I know you know that. I literally text her all the time whenever I have like an issue. But anyways, do your research on a facialist, not these like Beverly Hills, like, you know, do a laser. No. Find somebody that specializes in extractions and really gets in there, and you're going to look worse before you look better. And that's just like a simple fact. So I literally, I want to say I was on these as well as antibiotics for acne, and my facialist was like, yo, these are like burning your skin. Not these, but the antibiotics, like the creams and all that, medical creams. she was like, you can't just like stop cold turkey because your body's used to it. So she was like, wean yourself off of them and stop taking them. And I think I honestly just stopped cold turkey and was only doing this and getting facials. So I would literally get a facial twice a week. And when I tell you, I would come out of these facials looking crazy. My whole face would be so red, like, cause she would like, I would be thinking I would be having a good skin day sometimes too. And I would go in there, I'm like, yeah, like she's not gonna have no extractions. Wrong. So she would do these facials. She would go pore by pore and get every single thing out. And I would come out so red. And it took a long time. So I was going twice a week for like a few months. Like I was so desperate. And the good thing about this facialist, if you do want her information, she's really cheap. And well, I mean, she's cheap compared to everything. And the best thing about her is like most places, like when you want like microdermabrasion or whatever, they're like, oh, another $100 for hydrofacial, another $100 or whatever it is. She kind of just has it all like in one, and she just does what you need at that time for like one standard cost. So I don't really remember how much it is anymore. Well, I still go like all the time, but I'm saying I would buy packages. So I don't know the exact price, but I want to say it was like maybe like $120. Like it was really reasonable, and depending on the facial that you need, obviously you can adjust. And she's just the greatest soul. She was like, some people are just like made to be something, and she was meant to be a facialist. So yeah, these saved my life as well as facials. And you need to be consistent. You have to be patient with your skin, and just think really positively. And one thing she would yell at me a lot about is I would literally take pictures. Like I would wake up in the morning, and this is not a joke, immediately turn my camera on and put like, and see like what was happening, like if it would look better or worse, da, 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 da. And that was like while I was on the antibiotics and all of that too, because I was just so desperate to look just decent without makeup. Right now I do have makeup on. I don't know why I got ready today, but I did. Anyways, also, so these extractions, you got to get everything out. Don't get microneedling or anything until you do not have any more active breakouts, because all it's going to do is break you out more. Tea tree oil, you can spot treat but honestly, if you have an internal breakout, tea tree oil will help. Don't get me wrong, it's going to help. But this stuff is just going to heal from the inside out. And that's literally what it does. It heals you from the inside out. And I want to say also that less is more. You don't need these $300 face creams or face lotions from Sephora or from wherever the hell these people tell you to get this stuff from. You do not need it. And I promise you that it's all, I don't know if you're allowed to cuss on YouTube, but it's all bullshit. All of it's bullshit. It's a scam. I don't care what they say it does. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've tried it and you're like, yeah, this does not work. So, yeah, it just doesn't work. So basically, I'm not going to do like my skincare routine. Maybe if you guys request it, or if anybody even watches this video, I don't really care. I just want this video to help like one person who desperately wants to have good skin, because I just know like how defeating it is, it really, really sucks. So if this can just help one person, fine. And if more people end up asking me what my like actual day-to-day skincare routine is and not just how I cleared acne, then I will do that. But all I can say is basically less is more. I do have a few of the products that I use every single day. I was one of those people that used to buy all the high-end stuff, and it's just not, it's just not what you need. So basically, I have normal to dry skin, and when I had acne, my skin was dry. And so currently I use CeraVe. I don't know if it's CeraVe, CeraVe, hydrating facial cleanser for normal to dry skin. This, well, first I use like a makeup wipe if I have makeup on, and then I use CeraVe hydrating facial cleanser, and it has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which is really great for your skin. Get this from Target. It is kind of expensive for like a Target brand, but I literally love this stuff, and it's just like it's a really great way to stay in shape. I'm just kidding. It's just really good. I think it's like $15 for this size. Sometimes they have the value size, which is like twice as big for the same price. So I don't know why they don't do that all the time, but this is really good. It's not scented. It's really gentle on your skin, and I have not used anything else. Also, to tone, I put witch hazel. Witch hazel is also, so back when I was using all of the ointments and stuff, I literally burned my skin. So this is really good for like irritated, damaged, red, blemished, inflamed skin, which is all of what I had, but it's also really good just in general, and it's a great toner. So I just put this like on a little, I wash my face with this, I put this on, maybe sometimes I'll put some lavender essential oil like mixed in on the little face pad, and I'll wipe it down. And then vitamin C, I don't know why I don't have it with me right now, but vitamin C is great as well. It's just great for your skin. If you do have dark spots and acne marks, this will help you tremendously. So you just pat that into your skin, and you want to make sure you get a vitamin C that works. And if you end up going to my facialist, I actually don't have the one that she has right now because we're in quarantine and I ran out and whatever. But I had to get one from Target, but it seems to be working okay. But vitamin C is just really great, and she has a really great one. She produces all her own products. I feel like she should sponsor me for this video. But yeah, and then CeraVe PM. They also have a daytime one that has SPF in it. I hate sunscreen, although you should wear it. This is not me telling you not to wear sunscreen. I just hate it. And this is my puppy. Say hi, mommy. Her name's Wagyu, and she's the love of my life. Okay, get down. Whatever, you can stay up here. So they have the PM. Well, I use the PM for day and night, no matter what time I like wash my face. And you don't want to wash your face too often as well. Your body does need the natural oils that it produces. Can you please stop it? Jesus. No. Okay. So yeah, I just use this as well, and that's really it. So this is your main thing to get, why are you so itchy? This is your main thing to stop the acne from forming if you've already tried everything else. If you have just maybe just a bad skincare routine, it could be that, like maybe you're just not using the right cleansers. But yeah, so I really hope this video helps at least one person, and if it does, like, please let me know. I have weaned off of these, like I said. If I have a really big meal and I know it's going to be hard for my body to digest, I definitely will still take 1 or 2 just to like give my body that little like kickstart that it needs. Stop. But yeah, so I hope this helps somebody, and just stay strong. You're eventually going to find something that works for you, and I know you will. I did, and it was really hard, but I figured it out, and that's why I'm sharing this. I wish I would have done it sooner because I know a lot of people have asked me. And yeah, I just really hope that it helps. And yeah, maybe I'll make another video with a skincare routine if you guys like an actual what I do day to day with all my little tips and tricks. But if not, then I hope this video, like I said, helps somebody. And stay safe, stay inside, stay quarantined. And yeah. Bye.